Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome to another grounded update video where today we're going to be going over a hot topic, and that is whether or not you should actually join the public test server. You guys have seen quite a few videos come out for me already of different things that are in the public test server, like how to take out bees, where to find the fireflies, and other cool things that are going to be coming after the 6.0 update, which I'm super pumped about. If you guys want to see those videos, just go and check out the channel. Do appreciate that. But I want to talk to you guys about why I think everybody should join the public test server now instead of just waiting for the update to come. There's always risk whenever it comes to joining a public test server, but the things that you actually give to the community from joining the public test server and reporting back the bugs that you end up finding, that is such an help to the development team of Grounded. They are a small team that is just doing testing all the time. So when you have a small team of people trying to do testing for a community that has 500,000 people who play the game, you miss things. You miss a lot of things. So that's why they require the community and they release these public test servers for everybody to get out and test. Yes, it does require the installation of a second app on your Xbox, the Xbox Insider app, and then you search the Grounded public test server and then install it that way. And yes, there is a risk to losing your saves, okay? But at the end of the day, it really does help the Grounded community a lot by joining out a public test server and doing some testing for the team. I've been doing my own testing on different things, like finding where things get stuck, errors that are coming up when things that are hidden in the game, and finding different areas where there may be some crashing or where you end up having some problems with some button clicking. I've been trying to do all these tests and then send them on over to developers as often as I can, and having the community report back as well. But if you guys need a little bit of an extra push on why you should join the public test server, I just want to show you guys some of the benefits that you guys can get access to early by joining the public test server. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the armor that you guys get. You guys get this B armor that's actually fully in the game, okay? And also, if you'll notice, I'm wearing this B armor and it's not taking up space inside of my inventory. So that's a really cool thing that you guys can get access to already. Also, fighting all of the different types of bugs that are in the game right now, from the mosquitoes to the fireflies to the bees that are actually added to the game, really, it is a really good time. And I'll tell you, it has almost reignited my love for Grounded already just by having a different version of something in the backyard. Yes, it was really cool to get the pond, but with the pond, I kind of felt like it was unfinished when it was first released, and then it was actually turned out to be unfinished, and they had to release an additional update to the pond in order to finish out what they thought. And even to this day, we're still missing the leeches and we're still missing the pond striders and possibly some other equipment that you could get within the pond, like the harpoon gun. So still, even to today, it feels unfinished. Now, before all of you guys jump in and say, well, hold on, Sim, technically this one's unfinished too, because the beehive isn't yet textured properly. I get it, right? But there's a possibility that that texture could get updated before 6.0 actually gets updated to everybody's public build instead of the public test server. So bear with the team. But I will also say the challenge of fighting other bugs in the game reignites the love for going around and doing battling, the learning of new tactics to fight new things, the trying to figure out how not only are you going to fight, say, a spider on the ground, but when a mosquito randomly comes into raid as well, how you're going to be able to do that. The change up of having an item now, like the mosquito rapier, that heals your character while you are fighting, is crazy. So that takes away the ability to have to use the ladybug armor when fighting a, I don't know, like a wolf spider. But I will say that yes, there are some bugs that come with doing the public test server. As you guys can see here, there's a lot of gnats around me right now, but there's no mosquitoes that come over here where there should be mosquitoes spawning in. And if I come over here, go to my game preview debug and fix creature locations, you'll also see that all of a sudden I have fireflies that are going to start appearing over here as well. So yeah, see there, they all are over there, and they're just flying off. Yes, there are bugs, but see, it's these bugs that are required. Go away, gnats. I'm trying to do commentary here. You're bugging me. Get out of here. The people want to know information. They want to know information. But it's these kind of bugs in the game that make it so worthwhile for us to get in and do the testing, so that way when it comes out of public test build, the game is the best that it can be. And instead of the development team having to try to figure out how to fix bugs that we're finding once it's out of public test, they find them all before public test is released to the full build. Look at all these gnats that tried to interrupt me here. They figure out all these bugs that they need to fix before the public test server releases, right? And then they can focus on the development of the next items, like the black ants that are going to be coming to the game, like crickets, like the haze base, like more story elements and everything that are coming to the game as well. So I would suggest that everybody goes out and tries the public test server, and if you guys run into a bug, just go and report it. It's super easy to report bugs. All you have to do is look up the Grounded Obsidian's website, go right onto their Trello, and they have a place to report bugs. I'll try to put a link to that in the description of this video so you guys can go there and check it out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go fight up a couple mosquitoes and of the bees here that are in the game. That way you guys can kind of see and get a feel of what the cool things that this team is working on and the cool things that are here for you guys to go and find. On my way over here though, I do want to tell you guys of a cool little hidden thing that they didn't really bring up that I was able to find while I was running around. So we obviously know that the Weevil shields are currently a little broken with not being able to repair the Weevil shield because we're not getting Weevil parts. We just have Weevil nose and Weevil meat. We're not getting the actual Weevil parts themselves. But a cool thing with the shields is that on the actual weapon mounts now, you can, for the ones that go on the wall, you could put down a weapon and then put a shield over the top of it. So it's almost making it to the point where you're getting that almost, what do you call it look? That like weapon mounted look that you'd see in a castle from time to time. Get out of here, Mr. Mosquito. But there's one of the mosquitoes for you guys. They're super easy to kill. The texture that they put into them is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to see what else textures come in. The cricket's going to look crazy cool. They're talking about some black ant gear that's going to be way good, way better than the regular ant gear. So excited about that. Oh god, that's nasty. Totally just fell apart. I can see where your legs attached to your thorax or your little mandible or whatever it is. I'm not a bug guy. I don't really know what the technical terms for these are. But at the end of the day, guys, the most important message here is to tell you guys, get out there, test it out. If you guys want to join on Steam, all you have to do is right click on the Grounded app, go over, go to properties after you right click on the app, go into the beta section and then click on public test build. It'll install for you. But like I said, I'm going to leave a disclaimer at the end of this video for you guys here. It is dangerous to build and to play in the public test server. It is. And I know I'm telling you guys to put your guys' save games at risk. There's a way you guys can go ahead and copy your saves and keep them as a zip file so that we can load them back in once the public test build is done. But there is always the risk of losing progress. There is always the risk of losing your entire save, of your save corrupting. Okay? So just be careful. Be wary that that is a thing. The game still is under development, but we love the Grounded team. We love Grounded as a game. Obsidian is doing an absolutely fantastic job of getting us out as many updates as they can as soon as possible. So I would suggest that you guys go out there, get in this public test build, become a valued member of the community. Not that you aren't already, but get out there, help them test things, have a great time in Grounded, and let's all just keep an open mind whenever any update comes out, because there are always going to be bugs, and that's why they give us a public test server. But thank you guys all so much for clicking and tapping on this video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys hit that like button for me to make sure you guys never miss out on any other videos. You guys can go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn your bell notification to all. That just disappeared. That was strange. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.